So I am in North Devon today, just on a long weekend away, spending some time at Saunton Sands in North Devon. I have planned a route today that is 40 kilometers and should take in a really nice local coffee stop. So we'll see how it goes. Roads here seem pretty busy, but the course looks pretty undulating, so I'm looking forward to it. And for the first part, I'm right by the ocean, which is pretty amazing. Check this out. So, very lucky that it's so sunny here in North Devon. In terms of what it's like to ride here, so far, and I'm only about 10 k's in, I would say the terrain is somewhere between Essex and Lancashire. It is very hilly with lots of short, sharp climbs, but they're very short in terms of the distance. So where Lancashire the climbs might be a kilometre, here they're a few hundred meters, but still you get the steep gradients. So it's quite a nice place from a terrain perspective. In terms of traffic, it's not as empty as the north, but it's not as bad as I was expecting. It's pretty okay so far. Car every couple of minutes, not too bad. Weather's incredible. The first part of the ride cut right by the ocean and the views were stunning. It was lovely. I've come out in summer kit today because I read the forecast. It said it was going to be 22 degrees. When I set off, I was regretting the decision. It was quite cold, but with the hills, with the sunshine, it was a good call. I'm definitely warm enough now. But yeah, back to the ride. So I'm not far from the coffee now, but I'm on this cycle path that is right next to the ocean, which is pretty cool. I didn't realise I'd got this on the route. It's right next to a main road, so I thought I was going to be on a main road, but actually no. I'm on a beautiful, beautiful, smooth cycle path. How cool is that? Overall, the ride has been a roller coaster of emotions. Let's say I plan to take in some of the coves, right, because we're in North Devon, there's lots of nice beaches, but I didn't really pay too much attention to the route, and that's definitely a lesson for North Devon. I think I've been on some of the most terrifying descents I've ever been on. They're steep, they're narrow, they twist a lot, and most importantly they are covered in loose gravel. which is just terrifying. Like, it's the only time I've ever got off my bicycle and walked down a descent, put it that way. And that's nothing to do with me having crashed. I didn't crash on a descent. It's nothing to do with any sort of mental fear there. It's just to do with some of these descents are just wild. So yeah, definitely made the right decision, because the descent I walked down, it was a roadblock right at the bottom, with lots of extra gravel, because the reason it was blocked was there was a building site. So it's pretty gnarly. I think the key lesson, the key takeaway is you really have to plan the route, because I'll also say I've just done one of the nicest descents I've ever done. Really smooth, through a wind farm, nice clear visibility. So you can have the best or you can have the worst, and it all comes down to planning, I think. So that's a big lesson for me. If I'm going to do another ride this weekend, I think I'm going to have to put a lot more planning and check a lot more on the route, the road surface, and the elevation and changes in elevation. So yeah, all in all, I've had a proper adventure, like a proper adventure, and I'm about to go and get some coffee from a coffee roaster called 51 Degrees North. I've been looking forward to this. So yeah, back to the ride.